I thought it was going to be extremely hard for Conjuring 2 to be better than Conjuring 1, but I gotta say, it was. The Conjuring 2 is directed by James Wan and starring Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson once again. And the Warrens, they're taking another case about a haunting, but this time it's in England. There is this paranormal demon going after this family, but really focusing on attacking this young girl, in which he's hearing some creepy noises, paranormal activity, just crazy stuff. Okay, before I get into talking about what I liked and what I didn't like, I just gotta say, this was a pretty damn good film. I liked it a lot. It was one of the better horror movies I've seen in a while. Now, this had a similar premise to what The Conjuring 1 had, but I mean, that's what the writers are going for. I mean, The Conjuring's meant to be talking about what the Warrens did, the different cases they did, and so, I mean, I was expecting a little similar premise, and, I was fine. Yeah, we had the Warrens saving families from ghosts, demons, paranormal activity stuff. And like I said, it is similar, but all the stuff that was similar in The Conjuring 1 into The Conjuring 2, it increases tremendously. The characters were definitely more balanced. You didn't have one character being a little bit more important than the other, like how the father was more important than the wife in the last movie. We had better dialogue. We had much scarier scares. They were so much better. If you guys do decide to watch The Conjuring 2, make sure you watch them at nighttime, and chances are you probably will be scared a little bit. It definitely had much better suspense too. And I'm not saying the first one didn't have that good of suspense, but they just improved on the suspense in this movie by so much. Now, I like Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson in the first film, but in this one, I really think they stepped up their game quite a bit. It seemed like they cared about their relationship in such a bigger way, and it's definitely showing through the presence of this film. And let me just say, the young girl, Madison Wolfe, oh my god, she was fantastic in this movie. And honestly, if she had a bad performance, this movie could have been bad, because a lot of the movie is relying on her, but she definitely did an outstanding job. So when you guys watch this movie, pay attention to her character, because she is that good. Now, one thing I always loved and admired about the Conjuring universe, the Conjuring movies, is that they always touched around families pretty deeply throughout the films, even Annabelle. In this particular movie, it makes you care about two families. It makes you care about the Warrens greatly, and it makes you care about the family that's, being tormented by all the hauntings and stuff. And you really don't really have a necessary favorite, because for me, I loved them both. I thought both families were excellent. They had their own point of views within each other, and it was just good how they were different and similar at the same time. Yes, this is a horror movie. Yes, this is a scary movie. But more importantly, this is a scary horror movie in which you care about a majority of the characters throughout the film. And mostly with horror movies, you don't really care about every single character, because some of them are just dumb, or some of them don't really have that big of a character development. But in this movie, you really care about every single person that has somewhat of a part in this film. Now, it's hard for sequels to be better than the predecessor nowadays, especially for horror films, but I gotta say, this one definitely did. It really stepped up its game. I didn't think it would be better than the first one, but man, it was. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Conjuring 2 an A. Now, the Conjuring universe is one of my favorite universes so far in all the horror films. And I'm going to be reviewing Annabelle Creation soon after I see that within the next couple of days. Then I'm going to, review that too. And this whole, universe, I mean, they're putting something special together. I'm not going to say any spoilers, but we had these two other characters in The Conjuring 2, in which they're going to play a bigger part in. And I believe they're going to get their own solo movie too, so that should be interesting as well. And I'm excited to see what this universe has going forward, with the different characters, with the Warrens, everything about it. And yeah, I definitely enjoyed this film, and I definitely recommend it for you guys to watch it as well. Now, if you guys enjoyed this review, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, so that way you can see me next time. Thanks for watching.